Good afternoon, viewers. We're now going live, bringing you fresh latest updates as fresh violence in Manipur has once again highlighted the fragile security situation in the state. 2 children were killed in a suspected rocket attack in Bishnupur, while a planted IED was later defused as anger spills onto the street. We will now be joined by our correspondent from Manipur on the ground to give us the latest report, Mubasir. Hello, Mubasir.
Yes, hello.
Yes, Mubasir, before we get further into this, I want to ask you the ground situation. What is the current situation in Bishnupur right now? And are there protests still going on, or has there been any de-escalation?
Just to give you a brief discussion, the description of where exactly I am. Solo, right now I am in front of the house in which last night this rocket attack has been met, in which 2 young children unfortunately died. I am right now in front of this house in a place called Bishnupur, in which right now a team of forensic experts have already arrived and taking the samples, and they are taking all those stuff. From that side, this rocket was planted, and it came, fires through this window, and then struck the 2 minor, and the mother was also struck, but however she was in a serious condition, admitted to Ras Medical Hospital. That is what is happening, and the entire area at the moment is very tense due to the fact that right from this Moirang up to here, the road has been already blocked by large number of angry protesters. They are blocking the road with all the logs and the burning tires. People coming to their normal activity like office and college has been asked to return back, and the situation here is very tense. Yes, Solo.
Well, Mubasir, this attack is quite hard to process because lately there has been, as expected, less tension in that particular area. So how come there has been a sudden attack?
Well, Solo, the attack has been come at a very surprising time because of the fact that recently a new government has been formed, and the new Chief Minister, Mr. Kemchan, is even visiting the Kuki area. Even the Jiribam, he had just made a visit to the Jiribam, and he just returned yesterday only. And then all other particularly about this Maitai Kuki things, we seem most of the observers in the state have somehow believe that some kind of positive breakthrough will be able to have. But the last night attack has been very surprising, particularly for the fact that the incident happened quite far from the actual inhabited area. The Meitei and Kuki are very relatively very far, but the fact that the way the rocket had been also planted. In fact, just a while ago. A rocket was also diffused. A rocket which is which is planted through this remote control mechanism was diffused by a team of this Manipur police bombs diffusing staff. Yes, Solo, back to you.
Well, Mubasir, as you've mentioned, the rocket has been diffused now, so I believe the security has come into the picture now. So how heavy is the security deployment on the ground?
Security deployment is large number. If you actually wait for some more time, an helicopter will be hovering here. A surveillance helicopter will be hovering here. Right now, we are in front of this house, and many civil society organizations, people, forensic experts, and all other people are coming and meeting the family. Not exactly the family, but they are meeting the local people and all those stuff. Yes, Solo.
Since we are talking about the ground situation, Mubasir, are roads still blocked between Bishnupur Bazaar and Trong Laubi? And if so, how badly is normal life affected because of this now?
Normal life is barely affected. In fact, nobody can think about normal life at such a time also. When a very young children has been, suddenly, has to succumb to the injuries of this rocket attack, and a large number of, protesters come out of their homes and, burning, this locked and all those stuff in the the road is completely blocked at the moment. Even we media persons, we have to, time against our identity card, we have to, explain that we are going here because of our own duty and things like that. Yes, follow.
All right, Mubasir, now let's shift the focus on the attack and security. One question is, Mubasir, what more details are emerging about the suspected rocket attack that killed 2 children? Are there any further details that you can give us?
Right now, not much detail at the moment, due to the fact that the actual clarification will be made by the authorities as the bomb expert team have already arrived and they have taken their samples and went back and other all kind of security mechanism are here. Yes, Solo.
Right, Mubasir. Now the big question is, Mubasir, has there been any official confirmation on who might be or who was responsible for the attack?
At the moment, it will be very early to make the official confirmation also. As the forensic experts are still on the field, and they are collecting the sample, and also there is no official, statement from the official authority. Yes, sir.
Mubasir, it's quite alarming because according to updates, the IED was reportedly planted a day earlier. So how come how did it go undetected for so long?
It was planted during the night time, not a day ago, but actually, just to clarify, it was today night, around 1 or 1 a.m., etc. It was planted. Nearby people here, local people here, telling me that nearby hilly area, they might be come down from nearby hilly area.
What's going on, Mubasir? Can you update us?
You can see right now at the moment, some commotion happened. Solo, can you hear me?
Yes, Mubasir.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you, Mubasir.
A gunshot has been, fired just a while ago. That's why the commotion. All the people have been come out of their homes and, that is the commotion. You can see the situation. Just a while ago, a gunshot has been fired. I don't know from where. I will have to, ask the people and confirm because I was getting quiet. And, all the commotion people have run here, shelter.
Right, Mubasir. Mubasir, are you saying, your voice is distorted. Mubasir, are you saying that there has been a commotion?
Yes, there has been a commotion due to, a bullet has been fired.
A bullet has been fired.
But it has been fired. Yes. Solo, can you hear me?
Yes, Mubasir, I can hear you. A bullet has been fired. Is that what you're saying, Mubasir?
Yes, a bullet has been fired. I don't know from which side, I have to confirm, but a bullet has been fired right when the, forensic expert, you can see the forensic expert. Right now, right when the forensic expert and all the CSO are coming and inspecting, a bullet has been fired and people have to run helter-skelter.
The situation seems quite tense there, Mubasir.
Very tense, in fact, very tense. You can see the famous civil society woman and Sujata Devi giving bite right in front of the house, and that is when the bullet has been fired.
Have you received any updates from the security, Mubasir? Like, are the security agencies treating this incident as part of a larger coordinated threat? No, statement from security agency. Security personnel often,
often hesitant to make statement, thinking that, so as not to aggravate the situation. They will make the statement after, the situation cool down 1 or 2 days back. That is the normal procedure in Manipur. Security personnel or, the authority concerned often make statement after, the entire thing cool down. That is 1 or 2 days later.
Mubasir, are there any eyewitnesses around you?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment, because the family has actually went to this, hospital, and people are all sleeping.
Right, Mubasir, since the investigation is going on, as you've mentioned, what steps have the police and the security forces taken so far in this investigation?
So far, no statement from authorities. Solo, I beg your pardon, I have to end this live at the moment due to some commotions. All
right, Mubasir, I hope you will be fine and safe.
Thank you, Solo.
Unfortunately, we will have to wrap up from here as of now, but we will be bringing you more updates, more live updates as well. So stay with us and keep watching Hornbill TV.